So we're barely out of Jumpstart and we're still in the midst of Double Master spoilers, but we actually have Zendikar Rising news. So that's a bit of a way to drive the attention away from Double Masters. But so what the news is going to be here from Hipsters of the Coast is their head designer Mark Rosewater gave players their first look at the upcoming Zendikar Rising expansion today in his SDCC online panel. He provided hints about Magic's next set, but didn't reveal any details or any preview cards. This is more just set info. Zendikar Rising will be released on MTG Arena September 17th and on paper September 25th. Will be the third visit to the plane of Zendikar, following the Zendikar block from 2009 to 10, and the Battle for Zendikar block from 2015 to 16. For Zendikar Rising, Wizards of the Coast really wanted to recapture the original adventure plane feel of the original Zendikar block. It will follow in the footsteps of the previous two Zendikar blocks, and that it will be a land focused and will feature full art basic lands. Of course, it's really being diluted now, full art basic lands. I feel like people don't really care about them as much anymore. There will also be two returning mechanics from 5 sets that will be made up of those blocks, as well as a brand new mechanic that takes popular theme of Zendikars it up. It's a theme we've seen before, but done in a new way, Rosewater said, resulting in a mix of new and old. I really hope they bring back Landfall. That was my favorite mechanic from Zendikar. There will also be 6 new Duel Lands. New Duel Lands. Interesting. Many years ago, all my stories start with many years ago, Rosewater joked. I made 6 Duel Lands, and I was very proud of them, and I thought they were really cool, and I've been trying to get them into a new set. And finally, I'm happy to say that in Zendikar Rising, my 6 Duel Lands finally found a home, and I think you guys will really like them. Interesting. I wonder what those are going to be. Maybe a landfall kind of deck, I don't know, where you put a new land and your land gets an ability. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. Rosewater also said that there will be 3 Planeswalkers in Zendikar Rising, but none of them will be new. Okay, cool. So we're seeing some old Planeswalkers coming back. That's interesting. The set's packaging shown in an accompanying article revealing those 3 Planeswalkers to be Jace, Nissa, and Nahiri. So Nahiri was actually in Shadows of Innistrad. So, I mean, those are 3 pretty good Planeswalkers. I do love Jace. If you actually look at the arts on these collector boosters, I believe that's Omnath, right? So, it looks like he's going to be back in this set as well. The pack arts. So there's new information also about packs. He also hinted at the return of popular Zendikari legendary creatures, one of which will be getting the cool new addition, a new color coming out here. Given the packaging above, it would appear that Omnath, yep, I was right, will be evolving to include white in its color identity. Okay, interesting. Based on its newly white arm to go along with its green, red, and blue arms. Rosewater also confirmed that there won't be any Eldrazi in Zendikar Rising. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I know a lot of people are hoping that we'd see Eldrazi again. The Gatewatch defeated the Eldrazi in Battle for Zendikar and Shadows of Innistrad blocks, removing them as a threat to the multiverse. For now. But we'll see in the lingering impact of Eldrazi or Zendikar as the planes begin to recover. We'll see what happens from there. Finally, as with any Magic panel, Rosewater showed off some amazing art from the upcoming set. Unfortunately, the images weren't accompanied with artist credits or card previews, but Magic art never ceases to amaze. Check out the 14 pieces of preview art below. So I'm going to show you that right now. So I don't know, what do you guys think? They also have new the collector boosters. They have another thing called set packs as well, which could have the gold signature cards. Rudy actually just talked about it yesterday. So the direction of Wizards of the Coast is becoming more clear. It looks like they really want to go in the same direction as sports cards and really high-end collectibles, which is not a surprise. That seems to be in the direction ever since those mythic boxes, and then they switched to Secret Lair, and then now it's going to be collector boosters and then VIP boosters. So it's the way of the whale is true, and I don't know. What do you guys think? It's interesting. I just hope that they never forget the real player base, because eventually, if all the product is really expensive and that's what everyone wants, it's just gonna be whales selling to other whales, trading to other whales. So it'll kind of really forget about the real game, and this is a game ultimately. And I am a a collector and I do some specs, but ultimately in the end I realize that this is a game, and I hope that Wizards of the Coast doesn't forget that either. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and do you believe Zendikar Rising will be a good set? What do you think these Duel Lands are going to be? I'm really surprised about that. So I'll talk to you again in the next video.